And we got our lantern back. You get the lantern back. It ran out of oil while you were following the monkey around. Oh well. But we are going to need some. So it's a good thing that we have that bottle of lantern oil. I'm going to use it right now. Just to show you that what you can do. Oh yeah, you can't use it unless you have your lantern out. So you need to have the bottle of oil and the lantern, and then we fill it up. Yeah, there's no magic meter in this game, just the lantern oil. That's it. Hey, my camera looks okay, I guess. So, normal, non-Twilight enemies. And what is this? Oh my god, I freaking hate when that happens. It seems to happen a lot, too. And I know why it's happening, so I'll stop. It's because I'm resting the nunchuck. Like, while I play the Wii, I, like, rested the Wii remote, like, where it connects to the nunchuck against my leg. And that's how it's, like, coming loose for that 1 second, while when I do make the motions. I already showed you Trill, didn't I? You know what? Why did I even think rupees would be an issue? Because there's so many in the Forest Temple. Oh, looks like I just spoiled the temple name. So, wait, what just happened here? We saw a golden wolf, and now what? So, no matter what you do, he's gonna block it with his shield and attack you. That's an impossible point to win. So basically, that's just a way of him telling you you're weak. But that doesn't mean you can't be strong. So now he, who is known as the Hero's Shade, Hidden Skill, Ending Blow. Now this is the only one that's required and like absolutely handed to you. The rest of them, you have to go out of your way to learn. And I'm going to show you how, well, when it actually happens. Basically, this is the finish attack. As you can see, if you hit an enemy enough, sometimes it doesn't die right away. It just stays on the ground until it gets back up. However, you can finish it right then. And you can even do this to bosses. Pretty much every boss you can finish. When a foe falls, walk on the Z and deliver the final ending blow. There's still 6 hidden skills for you to learn. Those are only for one who carries the blood of the hero. The one whose spirit is that of the sublime beast. Grow powerful, test your courage, and when you find that you need another skill to overcome the stress, search for the statues that howl with the sound of the wind. Statues that howl with the sound of the wind. And every time that Link learns a skill, he does... Oh, he did it. He already did it. He did that little sword thing that was so awesome. That it's one of his taunts in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He does it whenever he defeats a boss, and whenever he learns a hidden skill. So, we can go into the Forest Temple now. I need my guidebook. Do I remember where all the treasure chests are? I'm gonna need my guidebook otherwise. But I do remember where some are. A nice little reference to the Forest Temple of Ocarina of Time by having a vine on the left to it with a treasure chest. Forest Temple. So just like in the Wind Waker, they have intros for all these temples. Anyway, so don't forget we have our slingshot, and use that to take care of these. Yeah, so really a reference to the Forest Temple. We don't need our lantern, so put it away. It's not a key, but, and at first I didn't really get it since it was on the left side, but then I'm like, oh, duh, it's this is not what they intended. They made it on the right side, but they mirrored it. Everything in this game, this is the mirror version. Of course, if you're accustomed to the Wii version, it's the version that you know by, like me. And the GameCube version seems like the backward version, but it's like, I'm accustomed to the backwards version. So I'm technically playing Twilight Princess Mirror mode, but you know, when you're accustomed to it, it's not really that hard. It's like, why is Mario Kart Mirror mode considered so hard? Only because you know you don't unlock it until the very end. Like, if they had mirror mode available at the start and you did that first, it wouldn't seem nearly as hard. In fact, I would do that, because you know what? Mirror mode first, and then they start you off on 50cc with the other mirror mode. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you the popular one? Yeah, so that's the monkey that stole our lantern. So basically, this temple is a lot like the fire temple from Ocarina of Time. Fire and forest do not seem similar at all, but you'll see what I mean. Basically, we're going to have to save a bunch of monkeys, a la Gorons from the fire temple. And it's kind of cool how each design is like, it's the Kokiri from Ocarina of Time. Obviously it's backwards, because this is the Wii version, but oh well. So this is the main room of the Forest Temple. Before we do anything else, there's a treasure chest down here. And this one, see these stairs we're going to be raising, but before we do that, there's a treasure chest that's right here. See, these are bomb bugs. See, we don't actually have bombs, and there are no bomb flowers or bomb fruit in this game. Use the bugs. So it means you actually have to swipe them and then do that. So I'm doing a pretty good job about remembering where these chests are, but so the Forest Temple, there are 3 ways to go from here, but it's really more linear than that. Are there any chests over here? That spin attack is really gonna drive me crazy, but I'll just, I don't need to use it that often. So yeah. So just wait until it attacks. Or wait until right before it attacks, then you do it. There is a treasure chest up there, and that's actually a major one. That holds the compass. But we're not going to be able to get that until we have the dungeon item. So anyway, we're going to light these 4 torches, and that's going to make the stairs go up. So it's a good thing we got that treasure chest before we did. Now there is, even if you do get the stairs up, if you've played the game, you'll know that it's possible to get them back down. And, this is the dungeon map, I believe. Wow. It's amazing how tall Link is in this game. You really see it when he's opening the big chests. Okay, so now we're outdoors. A good part of this temple takes place outdoors. And there's the boss that went funny in the head. As you can see, his boomerang has the power of darkness. And then he taunts us with his butt. So guess what his weak point's going to be when we fight him? Oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no. Now we can't go any further. So, it would seem that, like, there's nowhere we can go, right? I mean, we couldn't go to the right or left. So, I mean, it's First Temple. It's not supposed to be so hard. Is that, like, it? Can we, like, go outside? No, because now the monkey's gonna have another idea. We can go over here. Now, all throughout the temple, there are these vines that lead to nowhere. And they're usually in places that are right next to this. And see if you know what these are for. Mr. Super Moneybag, I actually told him that was one of the trivia questions, because that's a good one. Like, why are those vines there that lead to nowhere? Because they're there for a reason, y'all. Now, as well as getting a dungeon map and a compass in each dungeon, you're also going to have to get this other special item that is new and so far exclusive to Twilight Princess. Phew, out at last. Creatures, looks like up in there I couldn't squeeze my codes. You're a big help, thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see, gracious, yes. You must need something here too. Shall we try working together? You may not think I look like much. I can even warp you out of here if you want to leave. So basically, if you're playing in the middle of a temple and you want to quit or you have to go somewhere, then you just use Uku. Oh, and this is funny. Whenever you get Uku, Link doesn't have a smile like, oh yay, I got an item, look at Link's face. He's like, what did I just get? It's so funny. there really is a lot of lighthearted humor in this game. So, this is another room that goes to a lot of different places. Yeah, so far the Forest Temple seems big, but one thing about the Forest Temple that no other, as far as I know, this is the only 3D dungeon, Zelda dungeon with only one floor. And, well, that and the Ice Cavern, but the Ice Cavern's kind of like a mini dungeon. There's only one floor, and we have the dungeon map. This is the entire dungeon. But at the same time, it seems big. And this is really where you start to see, this is the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and this is like the average room size. Because the rooms are pretty big in this dungeon. I mean in this game. Now, there are a few ways to go. Way down there, that's where we get the boss key, and we're not going to be able to do anything about that right now. First thing we're going to do is get a treasure chest in here. This is one I'm sure not many people know about. But, if you go under this bridge, and there's a hidden alcove over here. Right here. And we got 20 rupees. Oh, or 10. Sorry, I'm not too sure. Oh, video's over.